You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Happy Monday. Did you have a great weekend? Are you ready for next weekend too? Is Monday a day you say, ick, it's Monday? Or do you get up and say, let's go? I'm of the let's go mindset on Mondays. And I'm going to drag you along today if that's okay. And talk about increasing some work productivity. You can use this even in day-to-day life. It's very simple. Some old school business advice that you should understand and apply every single day to get exactly what you want out of your business life, whatever you're doing, even relationships. It will work. Right? Simple stuff. It's something to do with a frog, by the way. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Figure out what you want. Figure out how to get there. Figure out how to keep yourself going until you do. World's simplest success recipes. Stand up, take a sip, repeat. How long, Scott, should I repeat? How long? Say it if you know the answer. I know you do. Some of you do. Not all of you do, but some of you do. Until you get what you want. Why would you stop before you got there? Just go for what you want. That's what the show's all about. Every single day we'll do that. My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. You can figure that out. Hey, before I go on, let me invite you to visit, to join me in my Facebook group. It's called Daily Boost Podcast. And just go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook and come on in and join a big group of very cool and very nice people. Good positivity on your feed, lots of great ideas, and really neat folks. It's just a neat place to be. Summertime's a little slow. It always is, but we'd like to have you there. Mondays, we always begin the show by asking, have you done your homework? Now, this is really important. A lot of folks, if you're brand new to the show, and we're always getting so many folks that are coming in to the show, let me take just a minute to explain what this means. When I say, have you done your homework, what I'm really asking you to do is sit down and look into your life and ask yourself one simple question. How's my life going? That's it. Don't get fancy. How's my life going? Now, you're going to get two answers. I hope only two. One will be, it's fantastic, and the other is, something like that. So what do? Well, it's fantastic. Then I ask you to decide and figure out how you're going to defend what's so fantastic so it continues to be fantastic. If it's not so fantastic, I ask you to just think for a second about how you can make those changes. Now, here's the magic part. If you will do this today for about 2 minutes after the show is done, how's my life going? And follow the breadcrumbs. What happens is your subconscious mind kicks in and suddenly you start doing it anyway. You don't really have to work at it. How's that? Automatic motivation, easy to do. Do not poo-poo this mindset. I really do not do that. Poo-poo, I said on Monday, really? Come on a podcast. It's okay. It's a family show. I can say poo-poo. It's what we say with our kids, right? Here's the thing. No matter how big and fancy-dancy you think you are, how many strategies, how many tips, how many techniques you've tried before, if it hasn't worked, it's just the mindset. And when you take a breath and say, how's my life going? And are honest enough to answer it honestly, your world changes fast. So let's get to today. Now, this is kind of some old school business advice. And if you've never been in business, if you've never thought about going business, if you don't even want to do a side hustle, it doesn't matter. Don't run away from this. This will work if you are in life in general. It'll work if you go to school. It'll work if you are an employee. It'll work if you're a dad or a mom or a kid. Simple stuff. I did not come up with first idea, but I will twist it for you just a bit because here's the question. And you'll see this week we're going to bookend a little bit the week with this and a theme throughout the course of the week. But what is your most important activity? If it relates to your business, what's the most important thing you should be doing? I asked a client that yesterday and they said, well, I guess I should be working on my systems. I said, no. You got your core stuff. You should be working on marketing to get leads so you can run your business and make money. That's the point of the business. So the most important activity is to find people to do business with, right? That's simple stuff. What's the core activity that you do that makes your business work? I'll give you an example here. This is a very large podcast. It's been this way for nearly 16 years now. The single core activity I can do, no matter what else I do to make my business work, is do my podcast every day. That's it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Often it's not. Doesn't matter. I need to show up and do it. What is a core activity that if you don't do, the world falls apart? Well, I just said with mine, this is a core activity. In my world, if I don't pay attention to my kids, my grandkids, my wife, if I don't pay attention to paying bills or maintaining the house or keeping the car running properly, things fall apart, don't they? So it's a bit of a core activity. So everything has a core activity, but there is one thing that you always have to pay attention to every single day. Now, Brian Tracy wrote the book a long time ago. It's got to be 25 years ago now. Eat the Big Frog First. Have you read that book? It's a classic. It's kind of a parable book that he wrote a long time ago. And he basically recognized that many people focus on anything but the most critical activity in their life. They are usually surprised when things fall apart. That's what happens. So when you get up, the very first thing you do in the daytime, I don't care what it is. If you're married and you want a good relationship, kiss your wife or husband and say, I love you. That's it. Want a good relationship with your kids? What's the most important thing you can do in the morning? You want to get in shape and getting healthy? I promise you the most important thing is exercise in the morning. That's how you get it. What is that? Is it showing up for work on time? Doing a great job at work? Do you have a client project that is just gnawing at you and you don't want to get it done because it's going to hurt to do it? Oh my God, what am I going to do here? I don't even want to start. And then suddenly when you do, it gets easy, right? That becomes the first thing. Now it takes some discipline to walk in. In my case, I walk in my office in the morning and I've decided, am I going to go exercise in the morning or am I going to come to my desk in the morning? It doesn't matter what I do, gym or the office. When I walk in, I'm going to choose that one biggest, ickiest, ugly, slimiest frog, like a big Florida bullfrog. I'm going to eat it. Metaphorically speaking, I don't eat frogs. I don't even eat frog legs. I never got that. I mean, I tasted them once. It's like, okay, I get it. Tastes like chicken, so I'm just going to eat chicken. Scott logic. Are you with me on that one? So is it work? Is it making sure you give some attention to your family? Is it finishing a project? Is it doing your taxes? Is it paying your bills? What is it? Is it sending a note of gratitude to somebody? I did that. I've been doing that like 4 or 5 days a week. I'm trying to get to 7, but I forget sometimes. Just sending a note out of the blue, expressing, I don't say gratitude because sometimes I do that. People are like, oh, yeah, he's doing a gratitude thing. So I try not to do that. I try to get more creative. But that's important to me because I can reach out and connect with people. And if anything, make them feel better. And that's part of my world. I like to do that. What's the one thing you can do right now? Think about it for just a minute. You're listening to this podcast. Maybe it's first thing in the morning and you've decided this is part of your routine and you do it because it helps you. Maybe it's 2:30 in the afternoon and you're flailing around a little bit lost. The day has not gone the way you wanted it to go. And you're thinking, I need some motivation. Pretty common to show up on this show for that, right? I'm just saying, okay, what should you have done this morning? The first thing when you got out of bed? What should it have been? Yeah. You know what it is, don't you? You always do. I've done this work a long time. You cannot fool me anymore. You can't fool. I don't care what you say. I don't care what excuse it is, what you're telling yourself. I don't buy it anymore because there is one thing you should be doing in the morning or first thing, first focus of your life. You know what it is. And if you're listening to a motivational program, you're like, why can't I get myself to do that thing? Sadly, while I wish I could give you some magic dust and wave a magic wand and say, here's how you do it. The truth is, as soon as you accept that that's your freedom, your mindset changes and you get it done. And then very quickly, things start to move forward for you. We'll talk a lot about that this week as we talk about some momentum and some productivity skills and things like that. Obviously today, a big productivity skill. I know you wanted a big system. You want 5,000 things you could do to make your life easier. I just gave you one. Do the big thing first, okay? All right, tomorrow, more about momentum in life. We'll dive into crisis world and how you can use that to really move your life forward. A simple practice to get what you want truly is a practice. And also how to live a simple and uncomplicated life. That's Friday show. Big week coming up. Join me at Facebook, dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. I promise you, if you shoot a note to me and just tag me, I'll respond to you. We always do every single day. It's a lot of great people there. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow here on the Daily Boost.